Yo, what's up you guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to yet another video. Today we're going to be talking about quite a special and controversial car, an iconic car if you may. Today we're going to be talking about the G80 BMW M3 Competition X-Drive. Let's get into it.
They coming, hey, yeah, can't run, hey, yeah, ghosts coming, hey, yeah, can't run, hey, yeah, hey, coming, hey, yeah, can't run, hey, yeah, ghosts coming. They started off since when we on top of the top cross till I fall now. More lies, 10 scoring raw, 11 in the dark, 12 with the dogs, bodies in the whole harness in the bed. Sitting with myself, sitting with the smoke, sitting with the ghosts, talking to the moms, when it seems on the beat, never stop, she don't feel bad at all, just know she had a boss, room, lean, cold weed, at a raw pot, 3 years, got a 30.
We're gonna start this video off with one of the most controversial aspects and the most talked about thing of the new BMW M3s, and that is this, the grille. Everybody's had something to say about it. I've heard all sorts of mean comments. I've seen the memes, I've seen the jokes. You guys have called it Bugs Bunny, you've called it this, you've called it that. But when the dust has settled, we've seen these in person, they've been out for a while. Let's be honest, somewhere deep down there you like it, because I know I do. If we come in closer and we take a look at the grille, we'll find out that BMW has gone against its old design elements for a reason. It's very functional. Behind the grille are a lot of intercoolers, radiators, and all sorts of things to make sure that the BMW stays cool while making all this power. Right. Let's talk about the LCI. Now, we've seen a lot of reviews on BMW G80 M3, so we're not going to talk too much about the outside. However, we're going to talk about this, the brand new iDrive 8. We can start off right here by BMW's maps. Now, this has changed a lot over the years, you guys. I've been in an older BMW and it was nothing like this. So let's just give credit to how technology has changed basic things such as car navigation. Going back to the home screen, when we scroll right here, you can see your tire information. Now, this shows you information such as your tire temperature as well as how much pressure you've got inside your tires. Now, just sitting on the curb, the tires are 29 degrees and 30 degrees. It's so hot in Joburg. Someone please send rain and help. Now, going back to the home screen, we'll see right here we got the engine information, which will show how much you're boosting as well as your engine temperatures. Right here is the little fun screen that I enjoy looking at a lot, and this one shows you the Newton meters, kilowatts, as well as the bar pressure that you're making, also your oil temperature. Now, this is really cool because it changes as you rev and as you drive. Check this out. So a little rev like that just took 180 Newton meters. Why do I need to know that? I do not know, but is it cool that I know that? Absolutely. Now let's go back to the home screen and I'm gonna show you guys one of my favorite things. So for that, we're gonna need to check out all the apps. And right here in the top left corner, BMW absolutely knows their priorities, is the M Drift Analyzer. So as we click that, it'll show you all sorts of different information about your drifting. It'll show you your drift angle, your drift distance, your drift duration, as well as your M traction. So right now it's on level 0, and as you can see, it's all clean because we've been behaving. Going back to the home screen, we got the M lap timer. So obviously when you go to the local tracks such as Kyalami, Swartkorps, wherever else you may go, you can use this to track your lap time. Personally, I think I'm gonna check how quickly I can get home. Joking. And then scrolling through here, you'll find all sorts of other basic settings such as your interior lighting, your ambient lighting, which I'll show you in a second, your Wi-Fi connection, digital key, exterior lighting, and different driving settings. Now let's talk about the digital display. You got nice information right here on your left, such as your speed. You got your tachometer right here. The fun starts when you move this car over into a sportier mode and the display changes. Firstly, there's a really cool animation for the display change right there. Now you can see things get a bit more serious. We've got a big tachometer right here. We got our gear right there in the middle. We got the speed in small numerics right underneath that, and we got our tire information right there. Okay, now while we're in the interior of the BMW M3, let's talk about something that I really love about this, and that is the sound system. This car's got a 4D Harman Kardon sound system, and it sounds absolutely insane. Let me give you a little taste. Now, headphone users, plug them in. That sounds absolutely insane. Now let's talk about other things that I really like about the interior of this car. This steering wheel is absolutely perfect in my opinion. It's not too thick, it's not too thin, and when you're driving, you got the best feel of the vehicle through it. I really like the carbon fiber accents that's on this steering wheel. I like how the M1 and M2 buttons are right there within thumb's reach for when you want to change your settings. The paddle shifters on this car are like this interesting material. It's carbon fiber, but I'm pretty sure they're like an aluminium or metal some sort. Now sitting in the interior of the G80 BMW M3 Competition X-Drive LCI, that's a long name, but what's even longer than this is the list of things that you can find absolutely luxurious, such as these seats for starters. Now these are bolstered seats. They're not bucket seats, but they're bolstered just enough to keep you in the seat when you're going sideways, when you're going around turns quite fast. And most importantly, these are super comfortable. They're comfortable to the butt, and they're comfortable to the back, and they're comfortable to the hands. They feel absolutely amazing. They're made of this really high quality leather and Alcantara, and they're stitched to the T. Another thing I really love about this car are those back seats right there. Now BMW has not cheaped out on the back seat. They've used the same materials as those found in the front seats in the back seats, including the same M Performance seat belts. Now guys, you know, sometimes when you're rolling in a car and you're forward deep, people change it to the back seat. At least when you're in the back seat, you've also got M Performance seat belts that make you feel more part of the action. Overall driving of this car and the comfort of the car, I'm rocking back and forth right now because these seats are actually not the M bucket seats, but I wonder if you ever actually need the M bucket seats because these ones hold you in place quite well. But one thing that has been very interesting to me is a lot of people have asked me, can you drive a sports car and a performance car daily? Like, can you live with it? And just by driving this one where we're going right now to the mall, actually, you know, the answer to that question is absolutely. If you've got the self-control to not plant your foot at every opportunity that you get, you can 100% live with this daily. How is it on fuel? Well, let's be honest guys, if you're looking to buy an M3 G80 or any M3 for that matter, that is not something you really care about. So when the car is in eco mode, it's so manageable with every day, but once you pop it into sport mode, you got it in manual shifting, you got a bit of a straight road ahead of you. It is such a riot, you guys. Another thing that is quite crazy about the G80 BMW M3 is the attention that this car gets. Like even just sitting here at a traffic light, what's up? Sitting at a traffic light, everybody's just giving you thumbs up. Everybody wants to see the car. Everybody's smiling. People whistle from places you've never even seen people at. And it's generally just a very fun car to be in and to see driving around. This one is quite special because of the very special color code on the car. I'll link it on screen right now. But again, when a straight presents itself and you plant your foot down, oh my word, that power delivery is absolutely insane, you guys. You look at your gauge cluster and you're going at the speed limits really quickly. Of course you don't pass the speed limit because who does that? But the thrill this car gives you is next to none. And let's talk about the launch of this car, the 0 to 100. Let's do this thing. That right there was the speed limit, you guys. Very fast. And honestly, I can't wipe the smile off my face. The way this car pulls is unlike any other M I've driven, you guys. The X-Drive system for me was something that I did not think I would like. Every time I thought of M3, I just thought of crazy power, back end kicking out, you know, that rowdiness of the experience. I didn't think having an X-Drive would be something thrilling, something that would put a smile on your face. However, the way this thing has been set up, it allows just enough slip. Most of the power goes to the back anyway until the front end starts screaming for it, a little bit more grip, then some power goes there. But the overall driving dynamics of the X-Drive is just dialed in so perfectly. And when you do, and rather shall I say if you do, want the crazy M performance, the hysteria of the back end kicking out, you can do that. You can just put the car into rear wheel drive mode, which will send all the power to the back, turn off traction control, and you'll get all the M slidey action that you're used to. However, for normal daily driving, robot to robot races, or even quarter mile races, this is the M that you want to be in. honestly has grown onto me a lot. I like the previous gen. In fact, we own the previous gen M4, and that thing is absolutely beautiful. But the G80 just does something that doesn't, and that is traction. The new X-Drive system really ties this car in. Whether you want to do robot-to-robot races or quarter miles at the drag strip, this thing allows you to do it. But even when you want to get sideways, you can just turn all of that on, send all the power to the rear and turn traction off, and you can do all the donuts in the world in this thing. In summary, should you buy the G80 BMW M3? Well, if you've got 2.5 million rand laying around, I'll go and buy this BMW M3. The G80 platform itself is one that will go down in history as one of the best BMW M3s ever made. It's been your boy Tavz, and this is Tavz Unleaded. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe for more insane car content. The next video is going to be absolutely insane. I'm going to leave a little teaser to that right here.
Let's start it off since